everybody. How are you doing? It's been a little while since you've seen me actually on a motorcycle in a video, right? I think we had a podcast and then my South Dakota video. It's just been like over a month since I did anything actually from the back of a motorcycle. Needed to get back to that for sure. Well, lots and lots of stuff is going on in the life and times of Tim Kreitz, and I just kind of wanted to let you guys know what's happening. I'm dealing with some problems. Some of you know this, related to my father's health. I won't go into the details about it, but that has been consuming a lot of my time. Essentially, he's not able to completely care for himself right now, and that has fallen largely on me, which is fine. I don't mind a bit. I'm blessed to be able to do it. And so production on the old Tim Kreitz Adventures channel has gone way down. Now, this is just one of those things that happens in life. I've just been fortunate to this point in my 48 years that it hasn't happened to me yet. Lost my mom in 2014. A lot of you guys know that too. This tends to be a small, close audience that watches these videos, so a lot of you guys already know a lot of stuff about me personally in my life. And so now I'm dealing with health problems related to my dad. My dad took care of my mom when she was going downhill, but there's nobody to take care of my dad except essentially me and my brother, and it's a lot easier for me to do most of the bulk of the leg work, the everyday this and that. But my brother is helping a lot too, so I don't want to make it sound like he's not doing anything, because he's doing quite a lot. That has been a real smack in the head as far as a reality check goes. As I said, I haven't had to deal with a lot of this stuff, and now I'm having to deal with it, and I see just how much time it takes. Not only time, but how much energy it takes to have to be dealing with doctors and HR at his company and his insurance company, and lining up appointments and sending test results. And I don't want to make it all about me, because it's all about my dad. But just suffice it to say, I'm not discouraged with the channel. I'm not discouraged in any way. I just have had, as I said, I've had reality slap me in the face really hard, and I've had to respond in kind. So, another thing that kind of has happened over the last week or so is that we finally got our rains for the year, I guess. And I mean, we got all of our rain for the year. We've had flooding. In fact, the route I'm taking makes no sense. I'm just trying to avoid water, because our city is very susceptible to flash flooding. It doesn't have a drainage system. So the city parks are designed to absorb a lot of the water associated with, I need to go this way, a lot of the water associated with flash flooding. And basically it just all runs into the parks, and then they pump it out of the parks into what little drainage we've got. And so I'm trying to avoid leftovers from the rain and these huge flood areas where they're redirecting the water, and that's what we're dealing with straight ahead. So let's try this. I want to show you guys what happens in West Texas when we finally get our rains. I don't know how much rain it was. It had to have been at least 4 inches of rain, which in the desert is a lot, and basically flooded the town. Right now, here, I want to take you over to this little park. You guys, if you're really die-hard fans of the channel, will recognize this park we're going to. In the Get Your Hands Off My Nozzle Lady episode, this is the park I went to. You can go back and look, or I'll put a little clip of what that park looks like when it's not full of floodwaters, and I see that they're pumping the water out of it. All that water right there, that whatever foot of water right there, that is them pumping water out of the park. So, gotta be careful here, and of course everybody's trying to avoid the water. Yeah, that's a lot of water. Let's see how much is left. They probably pumped most of it out, but I bet it's still pretty full. In fact, I think I had somebody ask me on that video, why is your park in a pit? Well, most of the parks in town are in a pit because they're water catchments for when we have these massive torrential rains in September and October. They catch the water. Here we are. Let's take a look at how bad it is. Oh man, they've pumped a lot of it out. It's looking pretty darn good. Yeah, they've pumped the vast majority of it out. It was all the way up to the top with water, but it's still pretty soggy. You don't want to be down there trying to play disc golf, I'll tell you that much. With this rain came the very first hints of fall air. I love that, when it just goes from swelteringly hot to the first cool, crisp inklings of autumn. So great. All right, let's go ride a little more. Man, what a beautiful evening. I'm telling you, this fall air, it gets me in the mood for Halloween. Halloween is my favorite holiday. It's just so much fun. It's just the changing of the weather, and the harvest is coming in, and everybody dresses up and we just have a good time. I don't know, there's something about Halloween, I really, really like it. Maybe in the next week or two we'll get back into taking trips and doing some fun stuff. I'm looking forward to that. I hope you guys are too. We'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye.